Okay, we're starting our third week of at-home learning, and this week we're going to be looking at finding area. We're going to start out on page 519 through 521, use area models. So page 519, at the top it says, why can you multiply to find the area of a rectangle? You can count the number of square units to find the area of a figure. The rectangle has an area of 6 square units. You can also use multiplication. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. An area is a skill or a topic that you use a lot when you're looking at houses or carpet, and we cover the area, and they might say that we need 6 square feet of carpet, or maybe we have, like in our classrooms, the tiles are 1 square foot. Each side of the tile is 1 foot, so that would be 6 tiles, 6 square feet. Let's look at our problem. It says Melissa has a garden that is shaped like the rectangle below. Each unit square represents 1 square meter. What is the area of her garden? So one way we can do this is using repeated addition. Count the number of rows, count the number of unit squares in each row. So a row goes across, there are 1, 2, 3 rows. 3 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 rows of 6. So that means there's 6, and another 6, and another 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6, 6, 12, 18. So we wrote an addition equation to find the answer, 18. We could have just counted each of them up, but it's a little faster to go 6, 12, 18. So the area is 18 square meters. Another way we can find the area of a rectangle is to use multiplication. When we talked about area a few weeks ago, back on our homework on our builders, we talked about how the word area and array sound kind of close. And when we did arrays earlier this year with multiplication, we had equal rows, like when we made our array city with the windows. So we can think of an array when we're doing area. So let's look at this rectangle over here. It says count the number of rows, count the number of unit squares in each row. So there are 3 rows of 6. So there are 6 unit squares in each row, and there are 3 rows. This figure is like an array. How do you find the total number of squares in an array? And the answer to that is you multiply. Back when we first started talking about arrays, we used arrays as a way to multiply things. So this is a 3 by 6, or 3 rows of 6, an array, and 3 times 6 is 18. So the area is 18 square meters. So we could just count it up, 6, 12, 18, or use our multiplication fact. 3 rows of 6, 3 times 6 is 18. Let's turn the page. Look at page 520. Find the area of the rectangle in 2 ways. Now I know we could just count them up, but let's use repeated addition and multiplication. We have 3 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4. We can add 4 plus another 4 plus another 4. 4 plus 4 is 8, and 8 plus 4 more equals 12. Or we can multiply 3 rows of 4. 3 rows of 4 equals 12. 4, 8, 12. What is the area of this rectangle? 12 square units. Okay, so we're going to find the area of the rectangle. Each unit square is 1 square foot. So let's use multiplication down here to describe these arrays. So here I have two rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 rows of 7 is 14. Number 3, we have 3 rows of, and each row has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 rows of 5 is 5, 10, 15. Okay, so these are square feet. Now these are square meters. I guess I should have put the label on there, shouldn't I? Square feet, square feet. We should use our labels. Okay, number 4. Right now we're doing square meters, but it's the same thing. Number 4 has 4 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 rows of 8. 8, 16, 24, 32. So that's 32 square meters. I'm just going to put an M for meters. Number 5, we have 3 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 rows of 9, and that is, use my 9's trick. Do you remember that? 1, 2, 3, 27. 27 square meters. Okay, and number 6, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could sing my 8 song, or it's a little easier to count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 40 square meters. Number 7, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. Again, and each one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 square meters. Let's look at page 121 now. Okay, question 8 says, compare the areas of the 2 rugs at the right. Each unit square represents 1 square foot. Which rug has the greater area? Explain. So the green rug, I'll just write green, is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows of 3, so that's 12 square feet. And the purple rug is equal to 3 rows of 4, which is 12 square feet. So we're supposed to answer the question, which one has the greater area? And they both are 12 square feet. So we're going to say they are equal. All we did was take this rug and turn it on its side right there. It's still the same amount of square feet. All right, we got a higher order thinking question. Let's see if this one is tricky. A tile company tiled a wall using square tiles. A mural is painted in the center. That's the sunflowers. The drawing shows the design. The area of each tile used is 1 square foot. Write a problem that can be solved by using the drawing. Then solve your problem. Okay, so we would discuss this in class and come up with an idea. Looking at this, there's a couple things we could come up with as questions. We could ask, what is the area of the mural, of the painted part? Or we could ask, what is the area of the border around it? So let's go with the area of the mural. That way we can use multiplication, because otherwise we would just have to count all the way around. So our problem, or our question we can ask would be, what is the area of the mural? And that's the painting inside the border. So to solve our question, we can use multiplication. We have 1, 2, 3 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 rows of 8. There's 8, 8, 8, 8, 16, 24. So that would be 24 square, and it tells us that each tile is a square foot. So that's 24 square feet. And our last question for today, draw and shade 3 different rectangles with an area of 24 square units. Then write an addition or multiplication equation for each area. Okay, so I'm going to think about what I can multiply to equal 24, because I know it needs to equal that, and it's got to be a rectangle, so it's something I can multiply. Now we just did 3 times 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I can't go down 8, but we could do 3 rows of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could do that as one. Draw and shade, so I'm going to shade it in and write 3 times 8 equals 24 square units. They don't tell us if these are supposed to be feet or meters or miles or whatever unit we want them to be. Okay, I know that I could do 2, let's see, how about 4 rows of 6. So let's go over skip over one space, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if this side has a width of 4 and this side is 6, that is 4 rows of 6, and that equals 24 square units. Now we could use the commutative property right here, and we can just flip that one around. Instead of doing 4 rows of 6, let's just do 6 rows of 4. So I'm going to go down 6 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go across 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is really the same as this one, just flipped over or rotated over there. I have to scoot over a little bit and write 6 rows of 4 equals 24 square units. We could have also done 2 rows of 12, and that would have been 24 as well. Couldn't really have gone down 12 rows of 2 though, because we didn't have space, but I could have started over here and made 2 rows right here and gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and could have made one of those. All right, that's all for today.